Hey everyone and welcome. Today, we're diving into an idea that's as simple as it is, well, world-changing. What if the whole spiritual search isn't a search at all? What if what you've been looking for is already here, right now? Let's get into it.
So let's just start with a question that kind of flips the whole script. What if that deep peace you're searching for isn't some destination you have to arrive at? What if it's the very thing that's looking out through your eyes at this very moment? Just sit with that for a second.
Okay, so let's begin with something I think we can all relate to. This feeling of the endless search. You know what I'm talking about. It's that low-level hum in the background of our lives, that sense that we're not quite there yet. That if we just meditate a little longer, or read one more book, or just try a bit harder, then, finally, we'll get that lasting peace we're after.
And this search, man, it takes on so many forms, doesn't it? We meditate for hours on end, trying to cultivate awareness. We read stacks of books trying to finally understand it intellectually. We go on retreats to deepen it. We chase those peak, blissful experiences just to get a taste of it. We're always trying to raise our awareness or expand our consciousness, as if it's some muscle we have to build from scratch. Honestly, it's exhausting.
But here's the thing. This whole frantic effort, all of that striving, it's all built on top of one single fundamental assumption. And that assumption is that awareness is something you lack, that it's missing and you have to go out and find it or create it. So let's get right to the heart of it. That core belief, that awareness is missing, is really just a fundamental misunderstanding. So what we're going to do now is unpack what awareness actually is, and why, maybe, you can finally stop looking for it. Let's just break this down side by side. The myth we live in says, I have to create awareness. But the reality? Awareness is already here. It's always on. The myth says, I am my anxiety. We completely merge with that feeling. It becomes our identity. But the reality is, I am aware of my anxiety. Can you feel the difference there? One is a prison, the other is just space.
So what are we even talking about when we say awareness? It's really simple. It's the open, always present space where everything happens. Every thought, every feeling, every sound, every sensation, it all just appears and disappears inside of this space. It's just the simple, non-judgmental knowing that experience is happening. That's it.
Now, to make this idea really click, let's use a super simple but really powerful metaphor that I think you'll find helpful. Let's talk about the screen and the movie.
Okay, first, imagine that all of your experiences, all your thoughts, your emotions, your memories, the whole story of your life, all of that is the movie.
And wow, what a movie it is, right? It's so vivid, so dramatic, so completely captivating. The scenes are constantly changing. One minute it's a comedy, the next it's a horror film. And it's so easy to get completely lost in it, to forget we're even watching a movie at all. We start to believe we are the character on the screen.
But here's the million-dollar question. What is this wild, ever-changing movie actually playing on?
That's right. Awareness is the screen. It's the silent, totally stable, always present background that allows the whole movie of your life to be seen in the first place. The movie can be chaotic, but the screen itself, it's never touched. It's never changed.
Now just think about the qualities of that screen for a second. It's naturally peaceful, right? A war movie doesn't burn the screen. It's totally stable. It doesn't flicker on and off. It's completely open. It allows any scene, happy or sad, to play out without resisting. And it's free. It's not defined by the movie at all. And this is the real game changer. The very things we're all searching for out there, peace, stability, freedom, they aren't things to achieve. They are the built-in qualities of awareness itself.
So, if this awareness with all these amazing qualities is already here, how do we get it? Well, that's the beautiful part. You don't. This isn't about getting something new. It's just about a simple shift, recognizing what's been here all along.
And we can do this right now. Seriously, this isn't some complicated to-do list. It's just a noticing. Just quietly ask yourself, am I aware right now? And just notice the answer. It's not a word, is it? It's just an instant, simple, silent yes. A knowing. That's it. The invitation is just to gently relax into that knowing without trying to grab onto it or make it into a big deal.
So you see, this whole thing is a path of subtraction, not addition. We're not trying to add a new skill or a fancy belief. We are simply letting go of one false belief, the belief that we were ever separate from awareness to begin with. It's about unlearning the habit of struggle. Okay, so this sounds great conceptually, but what does it actually mean for our lives? Like for real, how does this help when the movie gets really intense, when you're in the thick of it?
Well, it changes your entire relationship to your experience. Let's take something like grief. The old way, we're completely identified. I am devastated. We are the devastation. But the new way, the way of recognition, is more like grief is being felt in awareness, see? The grief is still there, it's honored, but it's held in something much bigger. It's no longer your whole world. Same with anxiety. We go from I am anxious to anxiety is appearing now. It seems like a tiny shift in words, but it points to a massive shift in perspective.
And what this does is it reframes the whole spiritual journey. It's no longer this epic, exhausting climb up some faraway mountain to reach a peak called enlightenment. Instead, it just becomes a continuous, gentle homecoming to the very place you're already standing.
Because the simplest truth at the heart of all of this is that you were never away from home in the first place.
So I'll just leave you with one last question to carry with you. Right in this very moment, who or what is aware of these words?